Hello and welcome. My name's Sam and this is The Little Greenhouse Creates. Thank you for joining me today for our first in this week's stamp set of the week, Coneflower Celebrations. It's this beautiful stamp set. It comes with 13 images and sentiments. It comes also with a beautiful set of dies, which we will look at later on in the week. But first, let me bring in my normal piece of paper that I normally go through and show you the images that I've stamped out. So for some reason this is all curled up, so it's waiting in the wings and got curled up. So there are 6 images. There's this beautiful flower. This is the coneflower. You've got the stem, 2 types of leaves, a butterfly, and some sprinkles I suppose. And then you've got the sentiments. It's your day, thank you, celebrating you, you made my day, happy belated birthday, I'm sorry I missed your special day. Let's extend the celebration. I love that I've known you for so many birthdays. Some really nice sentiments there that I would actually use. I'm really happy with those. And I've been dying to get my hands on this stamp set. So let's start with a very simple card for Monday. So it is the same card with 2 different kinds of mediums. So the first thing I did was I created... Hang on, I'm just trying to, there we go, get them sorted so you can see them. I stamped the image out, coloured it in and had the happy birthday, which I was really pleased with. But then I wanted to see what the blending felt like. And then I thought, I wonder if there's much difference with them being the same. So here I've got the same colours, same image, same stamp set, but there's a difference in them. So that's what we're going to do this evening. As you can see, my throat is no better and it's obviously affected my brain. Let's bring in my supplies. So I have got 2 pieces of fresh freesia, both that measure 8 inches by 5 3/4 and scored at the 4-inch mark. I've then got 2 pieces of Pretty Peacock, again the same sizes. 3 3/4 by 5 1/2, and then 2 pieces of white, 3 1/2 by 5 1/4. And as usual, all the work is going to go on the white pieces. So let's pop these aside and we can begin. Excuse me. So the main thing is the image, is the cornflower, and then I've got the happy birthday sentiment, which comes from the With You in Mind stamp set. So literally what we're going to do is I've got pens for colouring in and I've got inks for the blending. So I'm going to do the blending on this side of the page first. So let's put these aside. And the colours I have got are Fresh Freesia, Berry Burst, and Blackberry Bliss. Now I'm only going to, because Blackberry Bliss is quite a strong colour, I'm going to stamp in the Blackberry Bliss. And I'm just going to blend with these 2 colours. And I'm literally just going to go across the corner of this piece of paper. So with the Fresh Freesia, start first because that's the lightest. So circular motions, working off the scratch paper and then onto your piece of working paper. Better off starting with less and then adding more as you go along, because then you can really tell which colours you want. So there's my Fresh Freesia. Now we're going with the Berry Burst. So I apologise for the coughing. My throat has not got any better. If anything, it's got slightly worse. So I'm going slightly lighter. So I'm just going to bring that on here and then just work it back and forward in a circle motion. It's probably the best form to do. There we go. I don't want to add too much because I actually want to see the progression of the light into the dark. I don't want it to be too dark. Okay, so that's those done. Then what we're going to do is we're going to bring in the cornflower, or coneflower as they call it, and we're going to stamp it up with the Blackberry Bliss. Okay, let's put that aside for a second, and then I'm just going to add that to the corner of the card. And you've got that, and then I'm going to do it again. I'm going to again add that to the corner of the card. I'm going to bring in the happy birthday. Let's do that. Happy birthday goes there. And then we'll do the same on this one. So a very quick card, which sometimes you just need when you've got, you know, a birthday maybe that you've forgotten, or a birthday you know that is coming up. We've got this very quick card that you can create. Pull that aside for a second. Now you can colour these in. Now the colours I've got with me are dark and light. Light and dark Blackberry Bliss. Dark and light Berry Burst. Dark and light Fresh Freesia. I have already coloured those in, so let's bring that one in for you. There you go. So now you can see the comparison. I've used the light Blackberry Bliss on here. I've used the 2 shades of the Fresh Freesia, and then I've used the light of the Berry Burst to create. And now I'm going to pop those onto the back of my, onto the Pretty Peacock. I'll back them with the Pretty Peacock. Let's do it that way. Okay, so let's add our glue. That's one. Let's do the same with this one. And then we can put those onto our Fresh Freesia card bases. And let's score that, or burnish. That one will go onto there. And I can use my So it's exactly the same card, but with 2 different mediums. So you do get a different effect. Oops. There we go. Perfect. So we now have 2 cards. So which do you prefer? Do you prefer the colouring in? You could, if you felt it was a bit, wasn't enough. Sometimes people feel that there isn't enough if there's too much white space. So I have got some, now these are called pressed flower motifs. Now let's see if I can add some of those. I'll put one there. I'm going to put a small one there. And a small one. Oh! There. Move it over so it's on the dot of the eye. There we go. And then we can do the same with that one. So you literally can see, same card, different medium. So there's our quick and easy cards for Monday evening. I hope you like them. Do pop in the comments below which you prefer. Do you prefer the colouring in version or the blended version? So thank you very much for joining me today. We'll be back on Wednesday with a slightly dressed up and bringing in the dies card. Thanks ever so much. Bye.